6-yard line. First carry for Kenyon Drake. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers steel curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the steel curtain was playing. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Come on.
On play action, Brissett.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete.
Fuck.
The third down is a key down in any game you play, and third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
What?
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Carr to throw on second down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh!
Get that to Michelle, complete.
Come on.
He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Right.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. A great effort there. They shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
I know he ain't about to start running clock already.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there. And, look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete. But they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches. And
he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. Now Carr. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
What's up, fellas? I ain't get a chance to speak, man. What's going on?
Brissett now on 2nd down. On the completion, this is Carey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
I'm in the East.
Play fake. Brissett. He's going to fire one deep up, and that's caught inside the 30. They give him a gain of 37.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Drake. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Drake. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They'll try to throw now. Brissett. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. On the give, this is Washington.
Oh, couldn't slide through there.
About the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
And they might think about going for it here, but it's still just the second quarter. Take the 3 points, tell the defense you believe in them, and let them get the ball back for you.
Oh, fuck it.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Forbath left will put this one through, and the Dolphins are going to tie the score at 3. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not.
Hey, bro, I got to stream up.
Credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
But he played G Money tonight.
Second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior
6
to the
and
game.
8.
He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop.
Now we still got play. Man, him still got to play each other.
Looking to throw on second down. Carr. And a first hook up with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
16.
Gronk's first catch, good for a first down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Carr now 7 of 10 in this first half, and he's got a first and 10.
What's up?
What's the fuck is up with this company, dog? They acting funny as shit.
McKinnon. And he will lose yardage back
where you
to
at?
the 34-yard line.
Shit, I'm at work. I'm at work right now.
Second down.
On my way home.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run.
I'm in the house. I'm in the middle of a game.
All right, I'm gonna cover you then.
All right.
All right.
Here's McKinnon.
Fuck. I thought it was a fucking play action.
Uses blockers to get this up
Fucking
over the
Poncho.
40. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
From the gun now on 3rd down. Carr.
Come on.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Miami after this. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And they will get to this one
How did
down
don't bounce
at the
like that?
13-yard line. Then the
That's
Dolphins
crazy.
getting set to go here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
How do you do that?
Remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
See that spin I put on his ass?
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On first, here's Washington. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Flex round! Flex round!
Play action now, Brissett. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
Flex round!
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Flex round! Flex round! Let's go!
Second down, Brissett. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Should just hurry off. I thought I had 3 timeouts.
Is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Brissett.
Come on, man.
Touchdown if he holds on.
Can't hold on to that.
It's fourth down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And Forbath will put this one through, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team. They'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Michelle. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They go play action with Brissett. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Let's go!
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ooh, I couldn't hit it fast enough.
Back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football.
Couldn't hit it
that means they
fast
probably
enough.
want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. A 2nd down throw for Brissett. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Boy, the
Your
numbers
punk
throwing the
ass be
football just
throwing
not
like
trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
The Dolphins on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. And Forbath will put this one through, and the lead will increase to 6 now. It's 9-3. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more
nice
like 8
screen.
to 10. Kind of a
Looking
starter
for
or an
those
opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
Nah, his father played over there.
First half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact.
Yeah, because his father was playing over there when he was born.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Caught by Gates, left side. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend?
Yeah, he was born in Australia, then he came over here.
It's very difficult, but when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Ran right past that man.
And it's Gronkowski.
Fuck.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Carr now on 1st down. To Michelle on the screen. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Carr again.
The fuck is everybody at?
To Gates. A nice gain of 21 yards.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And able to
fumble
get
that, man.
the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Michelle. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. New England on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. Now, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on 3rd down after having such a long drive going.
Hey, you're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm very frustrated. There's no doubt about it. They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that trims the lead to 3. It's 9-6 now. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that.
Oh, man, I thought that was Drake. I got to change. I got to switch him back out.
If that offense can put 6 on the board here, we'll see.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here we go. White 90. White 90.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead.
I should have went. I tried to spin outside.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go.
Now on 1st down, Drake again.
I couldn't turn upfield. God damn it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Brissett now. The Pats are going to get there.
Had a wide open too. Dirty
Chalk
bitch.
that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And a throw right sideline is complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. A pitch out to
Come on, hold that block, baby. Come on.
Yardage back near midfield at the 49. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Hold that block. God, I hate this game. Got my pressure all up.
Flex round! Flex round!
They stay on the ground with Drake. And some room to roam now. That burst good for 20 and a first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field.
Come on, touchdown and put them away. God damn.
Any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ohio! Ohio! Here we go!
On the toss play, this is Drake.
Come on.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go!
On 2nd down, Washington. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one good for 12 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big pickup, and guess what? It's now
got it. Did I get it? Did I get it?
Try and pick up a first down.
And this time they're ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Here we go! Ryan 38!
Hey, how you fake hike the ball, bro? Oh.
Out of the gun, Brissett.
I got on.
Quickly here, that's complete.
I tried the first time, then I did it again.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
I thought it should have been automatic.
Now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Ohio! Ohio! Here we go!
Now a handoff for Drake. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Right back to Drake.
Woo! Got him.
For a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Off the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Hey, that nigga Drake ain't no slouch though.
This one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh my God, he almost slid through that motherfucker there. Good God.
The Patriots offense now worked their way back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I like that. It helped with the contract time. You could have kicked that one, too.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tall.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
I can't move my man. I can't move.
On play action, it's Carr fighting to stay up.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that right there?
He was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded.
No, I'm talking about that wasn't a sack. What the fuck was that?
And even though it threw it incomplete downfield,
I ain't never seen that.
You're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
You ever seen that?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Carr, got to have this one. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
I know he gonna come from that bomb.
On 1st down, Carr. Gates with a grab. And he'll take it down shy of the 45.
I'm gonna get him all out of these shit. I don't give a fuck.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I know he looking for that motherfucker.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
I gotta have him start burning some timeouts.
We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
I should put some heat on his ass.
Carr to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd.
I don't know how I dropped that interception.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time it's 3rd and 3. Carr to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the
That nigga Charles Harris a beast off that edge.
Overcommit running in that direction, then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Carr. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, I call pass interference. Ain't that a bitch?
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will bring it
Oh, ain't that a bitch? Oh, come on.
Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference.
Same shit that happened with Black Ice, man. Come on.
Nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
You see that bullshit, bro?
They slot Gronkowski outright, and they will run it with Michelle. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
I was right there.
Say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle.
No, we ain't getting
that.
that.
Continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
They'll try to run it in. Michelle. And he is in.
I couldn't get set.
New England.
I should have called time. I don't know what I was thinking.
5th touchdown now on the year. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point good by Gronkowski. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick.
Dang, that was an interception, man.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know
every time we can get an interception, it's always pass interference.
Says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Trying to keep it close so I can get in the playoffs for the first time.
Oh, yeah?
I still got a lot of work to do, but
Flex round. Let's go.
On the give, this is Drake. And now running right through it.
got him.
And he's across
Got him.
touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things.
I played a smart game this time, bro.
Defense, but that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Hold on, cuz.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, he can score all he wants to. It don't matter.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
They begin with Michelle on the ground. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. To throw his car. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
I had no choice.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
A give. This is Michelle. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. He digs them partway out of the hole that they're in. It's an 8-yard gain, and it makes it 3rd and 12. Carr now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, come on, they call me again, man. I jumped for that.
We do have a flag down. Let's check.
Damn, I jumped for that, man. They ain't even let me jump, man.
No, they made you stop his route.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
You switched to the nigga to run to the spot.
One final try now for Carr. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football.